So I wanted to jump into a couple stories that made me think I would love to hear your take on this. But I wanted to play this Ari Lennox clip really quick.
Okay.
It was the worst tour of my life. It just was, in every fucking way imaginable. It just was. It was so annoying because, like, you could be singing your ass off. You could be singing your ass off and they don't give a shit. They're not there for you.
Facts.
They're there for music that will never be like my music. They're there for voices that'll never be like my voice. And so it just got old after a while of just, I'm giving you glam, I'm giving you my whole asshole, I'm giving you my soul, I'm giving you my vocals, and it just, nothing was ever enough. Nothing. And I saw the building light up for 2C. I saw the building light up. Like, every fucking camera in there. I saw the love. Every fucking night when I got on stage, I was fighting for my life. I was never comfortable. I just remember every show just racing to get off stage, racing to get through my set. And then I found a spot where I was comfortable and I started trying to communicate with the audience. And then when I realized they were getting angry at me affirming them, you're getting angry that I'm affirming you. This is not my crowd, and it'll never be. And that's all right. That's all right, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I'm just curious of your take. Obviously, you have a different perspective of being a musician and being on the road and understanding what it's like to work different crowds, different genres, and all of that. I guess talk a little bit about the importance of tribe and people and stepping into spaces that are ready to receive your music.
Man, first shout out to Ari, man. We don't deserve Ari, man. She's she's a gem that I feel like we don't take care of.
Yeah.
And shout out to Ari. Just shout out to Ari. I love her. But man, it's one of those things. It's tough because we're on the back end of it and catching the backlash of a lot of the stuff that happens. Like, for instance, in her case, she thought maybe she was just going to go on this tour and people were going to receive her music the whole time. Those people, that's not what they listen to. And so technically that was whoever's fault that booked her for that, because they should have known, like, they should have did more research.
Yeah, that's just because it's a big name doesn't always mean it's your crowd or that's the crowd that you even want to resonate with.
And it's sad, but that's where we are. It used to be a time where you can put a bunch of big artists on a platform, like at a festival or something, and everybody just be like, yo, I like all these people because these are all top people.
Right.
But now we have so many genres of music and so many cult fans of a specific style of music that they are very opinionated about what they want to hear.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And they don't care if it's good. Like, they don't care if you can sing to the mountains. They just want to hear, maybe they want to just hear sad music and feel even more sad in their self. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a tough one, man. And music in general is just, it's in a weird space, but in a good space. But yeah, I don't know, man. That's a tough one.
Yeah, it is tough. And we've been in those spaces, not in that same situation. When you're walking into someone else's crowd, it's even if it's the same genre, it's just always that a little uncomfortable trying to connect with people who don't know you.
Yeah.
But I love winning those spaces over.
Yeah.
And so I can't imagine the feeling of not being received when that's like a high for me is to go, I'm going to win this crowd over. Even y'all don't know me, y'all ain't know nothing. And Jade's first tour was actually on the Tiana Taylor tour. And that was like my highlight every night is like, let's win this crowd over.
But with all due respect, Tiana's crowd are people that love high level art. You know what I mean?
And that's why that was a good fit. And that's why I said, piggybacking on the question or just the perspective to have on it is that you have to choose the people that you align with very carefully. And what you were saying with the agents, whoever put that together, you got to think more than just the money.
Yeah. I think I would be wrong to say that. I feel like Ari did that. She did that tour and didn't get any fans. Because sometimes I feel like it only takes one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even with content and stuff, posting on social media, like I feel like we've all experienced where, like, you'll post something and the numbers don't do as great. But then we also forget the first thing that ever made you go viral was one person seeing it and sharing it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So a lot of times that one person in that crowd may have been all she needed.
Yep.
Really, all those people in there could have been sad, but she probably could have saved one person's life with those affirmations and stuff. So
for sure.
I think that would be a different perspective to look at it.
100%. 100%. Yeah, because you have to look at the good in all situations, and it's very easy to focus on the negative. And I love that you brought that up, because even with social media, we'll have hundreds or dozens of great comments and all this positivity, and then that one person
start self-doubting and stuff like, wait a minute.
Man, and it's unfortunate that we harp so much on those things, and it's people project. People project, and people don't like to see things that they know is going to push them to be a better version of themselves when they're not ready to go yet. So shout out to Ari, and I hope she never has to have that experience again. Seriously.